Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your general daily love messages reading. Also welcome cross watchers. Okay, so remember the energies can go either way. You know the messages, take it how it resonates, vice versa. Okay, so let's see the love messages for Sagittarius. Love messages for Sagittarius. Okay, there's quite a bit of water energy here. Okay, some of you could be dealing with two people. Okay, I can see that straight away that you are focusing on your success right now and your victory, and you know your finances, and you know loving yourself and nurturing yourself, focusing on healing, focusing on your wish fulfillment, focusing on your your emotional fulfillment, but also your happiness. Okay, so we've got Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. This could be you, this Queen of Pentacles. Then we've got the Star, we have got Aquarius energy. Then we've got the Six of Wands, this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy. We've got quite a bit of water energy here. Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, Page of Cups. We've got a very young energy here, like a teenager. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could also be somebody's children. Could be somebody's grandchildren, niece, nephew, family member, son, daughter. Okay, and then we've got another knight. We've got a knight here. We've got a page and a knight. This is air and fire. Then we've got a bit of air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with the Two of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So I feel like someone walked away from something here, and someone is trying to cut someone off, or release someone, or block someone from their past. And someone could be trying to come back, or maybe, just maybe, because we've got this Ace of Cups, you've met someone new, you've entered into something new, or you're trying to manifest new love, and I feel like you are confused and indecisive about something here. Possibly emotions cloud someone's judgment. I am picking up a bit of crossroads here, a bit of stagnation. You're just feeling a bit stuck right now, and I feel like some of you want to close the door to the past. Possibly, just possibly, there's a water sign maybe trying to come back, or it could be this knight. If you don't know who this young water sign is, possibly there's a new person. You could be keeping your options open. Okay, we've got three energies here. Okay, we've got this young water sign, then we've got this knight, then we've got this queen. I feel that this could be you. If not, just possibly, yes, there could be a third party going on here. Okay, but if you don't know who this is, like I said, it could be a new person that you've met, a water sign. You know, it could be going really well. Maybe they want to make you a love offer here, ask you out on a date, show you some sort of passion here, some sort of emotion. I do feel that you could be dealing with someone from the past that was or is very fluctuating, very hot and cold, very up and down, very out of balance with their emotions, and very, very immature, like emotionally unavailable, immature. So with this Knight of Swords, he's very in and out of people's lives. Okay, if you have met someone new, just possibly you don't want to rush into anything. Okay, because I do feel someone here that feels regretful about something. They feel sad, they feel lonely, they've got depression, they've got anxiety, they're worried about something. Okay, you could still have demons from your past that's unhealed. So maybe some of you need closure from something or someone to help you heal and move on. Possibly, like I said, someone here could have been a player, options, third party, but I feel like you are blocking it. You're very guarded here. Okay, and I feel like you have to know, this Knight of Swords, he can be a little bit angry and warlike and, you know, fierce, and he's got a very confrontational type of energy. So just be careful, I would say. If you don't know who this is, maybe it's a new person. But like I said, possibly you don't want to rush into anything. Okay, I am picking up some sort of past. Someone here is in a really dark place. Yeah, they're in a really dark place. There's something here that's sort of causing someone a lot of distress, a lot of darkness. There's something within someone that is unhealed. Someone's in some sort of dream state, some sort of illusion. They could have codependency with alcohol. You know, that could affect their judgment as well. Someone could be obsessively thinking about someone here. So with this Queen of Pentacles, this could be you, Earth energy. If not, it could be a third party, or it could be your person. So the Queen of Pentacles is very independent. You know, she's very strong. She's very powerful. You know, she likes to be her own person, her own free spirit. So she's very focused on her finances right now and building a future for herself. Accomplishments, achievements, success, emotional happiness, right? So she's very kind, she's very sensitive, she's very sensible when it comes to her finances, and she's very nurturing and mothering as well. Someone could have children here. She's also very committed to her work, to her home environment. She's very devoted to her children, her household, things like that. I do feel here that possibly, just possibly, that someone doesn't want to let go of someone, and they could be hanging on to them, or they see you as their queen, something like that. Okay. I do feel that someone walked away in the past, or somebody was struggling with options, or struggling between two people. They didn't know how to make a choice. It's like someone here feels powerless, out of their depth. They feel like they're at their wit's end. Possibly someone is not facing a situation. You know, they're not taking responsibility here. There's subconscious fears going on. And this is the card of stress and anxiety and insomnia. They can't sleep. Someone's got a guilty conscience about something. So I do feel that you are dealing with someone from the past. Could be a water sign. With this Six of Cups, this is about nostalgia. This is about children, reminiscing, soulmates, childhood, memories. You could have known this person since childhood. I feel like something here is still quite sore for you here, for you to talk about. And like I said, something here is unhealed. It could be to do with these energies, these people. There's a lot of court cards here. Or it could be something to do with your past that, like I said, you need closure. Okay. So whatever it is that you're focused on right now, I can see that there's a lot of passion there. Okay, there's a lot of potential. This is what you're focused on, going forward, not backwards. And I feel like you are blocking the past, and your heart is very guarded there as well. Okay, now with this Ace of Cups, this is very much someone that is very overwhelmed right now with emotions. Okay, this is someone that likes to put their heart and soul into things. Okay, now I do feel that you could be pursuing your heart's desires here, and I feel that you are, if it's to do with a loving nature, you know, romance, you are manifesting new love. You don't want to know about the past, you want new love. Like I said, you could have met someone new, possibly, could be this water sign. Maybe somebody wants to come back, reconcile, heal something, rekindle something, and they could be coming rushing back into your life. Maybe they want to apologize, maybe they feel bad about what happened. If not, then possibly someone's ex could be hanging around causing trouble, or maybe you don't want to know about players. But it does look to me like there's outside influences. Could be someone's family, could be a karmic soulmate. But I have to say, the outcome, because of the Six of Wands and the Star card, things are aligning for you and coming into fruition and manifesting for you quite beautifully. Okay, the Star card is very positive. This is about healing, this is about rejuvenating, this is about being comfortable in your sexuality, talking with your ancestors, someone that's very spiritual, very wise. You could be at a distance from people right now. That's how you choose to be, withdrawn. And also this is about inspiration, optimism, and turning a negative into a positive, and believing in yourself as well. Okay, and hope and faith. And you know, this is, blessings are on the horizon. Okay, so you have to believe, you have to trust, and this is your stars aligning in your favor. Okay, so there is going to be some sort of victory and success here, triumph, something that is going to be cause for celebration here. Okay, so with this Two of Swords, I definitely feel like someone could be having bad dreams here, nightmares. This could be you, could be them. Yeah. Someone tends to overthink something here, and they get themselves into some sort of emotional, mental state, you know. Either someone doesn't want to see something, they're either choosing not to, or it's the fact that it's too painful. You know, someone feels guilty about something. You're worried about something, you're stressed out. It's not good for your mental health, you know, it's making you ill. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Swords. So you walked away, or somebody walked away here in the past. Air energy again. Okay, this is about coming away from toxic waters, breaking ties, freeing yourself from anything that is toxic or destructive. Okay, coming away from bad waters, troubled waters, and going towards calmer waters, healing waters, and releasing any burdens and baggage and things that don't serve you anymore. Okay, so as I said, it could be you that walked away or they walked away. Okay, but I do see someone here is trying to block out the path. They're trying to cut it off, release something. Someone is obsessively thinking about someone, daydreaming about them. Yeah. They need to figure out what they want. Very, very confused, very, very indecisive energy here. But with this page, like I said, if it's a new person that you've met, you know, he is romantic, he's kind, he's poetical, he makes kind gestures, you know, he's all about the romance, and he can be like William Shakespeare. He's also very creative, and he's very artistic as well. Could be someone studying, but he's very, very, very immature. Pages are quite immature, they're like children. Okay, so you could be dealing with someone that is very non-committal, childish, immature. I feel like you're taking things slow right now. Even if you have met new people, you don't want to rush into anything right now. I feel that you haven't opened up your heart yet to someone. Okay. I keep picking up something to do with childhood here, or somebody's childhood. Something here still gives somebody that anxiety. There's still demons here, obstacles, challenges, you know, and fears that someone needs to overcome here. This is why they're stuck. This is why they're stuck. I do feel here as well that you have faced a lot of disappointment here. How you faced a lot of disappointment, you've been let down a lot, and it still makes you sad and distressed. You feel like you don't know what to do. You're definitely keeping your options open, or someone is. Because maybe you don't want to wait for someone to mature and grow up and that, you know. Oh, look, we've got the Five of Wands sticking out the deck there. Okay. Fire energy again. So there was some sort of rows, there was some sort of disagreements, drama, opponents. Possibly someone's alternating between two people. There's quite a few energies, quite a few court cards. Like I said, could be third party. I have to be honest. I feel like someone's toxic ex is hanging around causing trouble. There's a lot of fighting going on. Could be to do with someone's family, outside influences. You're very, very conflicted here. Or somebody is very, very conflicted. There's mental chitter-chatter going on there. Okay. So someone could be mentally and emotionally unstable right now. With this Five of Wands, someone here feels very pushed out. You know, they feel like a misfit. They just feel like they don't belong, like an outsider. You can't seem to reach, you know, a peaceful resolution here. Tell me about this Five of Wands. Ooh, Three of Cups. Yeah, could be third party here. Water energy again. Could be same-sex relationships here as well. Yeah, definitely third party. Because there's three energies here, but one of them could be you. Could you be struggling between two people? Could you be at a crossroads? Yeah. Someone doesn't know how to make a decision or a choice between two people. I could be tuning into two different situations. Take it how it resonates. Again, because of the Three of Cups and the Six of Wands, it could be you celebrating some sort of success, something to do with work, project, things like that, friends and family. But this is just screaming to me, third party. I just really feel like you're trying to cut someone off. Yeah? Oh, God. Oh. Ace of Swords. Look, another ace. See? You want a new start, a new beginning. You want to go forward. But then you've got this energy here. This player-like energy. Backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. You can enter your life and leave just as quickly. So you're making a choice and a decision here. Okay, air energy again. Yeah, you're getting a bit of perspective. You're getting a bit of clarity of mind, clarity of thought here. You're going within, you're listening to your inner voice. Okay, I feel with a lot of you, this is just a truth and clarity thing. You need closure to help you heal and move on. This is why you feel stuck. And this is also about victory and success here, because we're having the Six of Wands. You're trying to release them, you're trying to block them, cut them out of your life, banish away the bad, cut away the bad. You could have blocked communication here with someone. Because not everyone wants to know about the past here. Okay? So whether it's old people, new people, I just feel that the majority of you just like to be by yourself right now. Independent, free, just do what you want, you know. So you are open to change, you are open to other possibilities, you're keeping your options open. Do we need to know anything else? Possibly someone's out of control here. Yeah, they're out of control. Very, very guarded. Wow. Like you're standing your ground here, you know, you're setting boundaries. With some of you, I feel like you just want to be rid of this person. Yeah. Possibly you felt like, you know, I'm getting some sort of repetitive energy, like you keep repeating the same thing with this person. Repetitive cycle over and over and over and over. It's like never ending. I do feel here some sense of that someone could be like obsessively hanging on to someone very tightly and they don't want to let them go. You know, they want to make you their king or queen, and you know, it's like someone's obsessed. Terrible attitude. Terrible attitude. Very unpleasant. This person, I feel like they just want to have their cake and eat it. Do we need to know anything else here for Capricorn? Ooh. Yeah, you see? Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. So a lot of you could be single right now. Or maybe your person's single right now. But because of the surrounding cards, like I said, they look like a player. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles, Earth energy again. Okay, so I'd say this is you. Okay, you are in your glory right now. Okay. You like to be, like I said, independent, powerful, strong, free and single. You like to be in control of your own life, your finances. This is about the card of, you know, this card is development, growth, opportunities, investments, and feeling very accomplished and achieved in your life, you know, getting that recognition. You know, this could be someone who's very earthly and outdoorsy. This could be you. So the Nine of Pentacles is the single person energy. So a lot of you are choosing to stay on your own right now. Because I feel that whatever happened in the past here, it's affected your mental health, and you still haven't healed from it. You still haven't gotten over it properly. I can't get my words out. Could be a little bit of fear here. You're in your glory here. Wow. That's how you like to be. Possibly someone can see that you're doing really well and they don't want you to move on. They're angry. Yeah, and then at the bottom of the deck we've got the Ten of Swords, air energy again. So something here come to some sort of painful, abrupt ending here. Okay, possibly someone feels that there's unfinished business. They're going to try and, you know, reopen this, but like I said, someone's blocking something here. So I don't know. There could still be hope here. You might want to give them a second chance, but some of you want new love here. So there could have been a breakup here, a divorce. It does look a bit toxic, a bit destructive, painful. There could have been backstabbing here, but this is the card of completion, endings, you know, healing those wounds. So either someone's come out of a third-party situation, it's ended, or you've ended something. I just feel like people, they don't know how to let go. That's the type of vibe that I get. Do we need to know anything else for this collective and general reading? Like I said, you might have a bit of victory and success with this water sign. Could be a new person, because we've got this Ace of Cups. Someone wants to make you a love offer, tell you how they feel. Someone from the past. They want to heal something, apologize, tell you that they love you, etc. It could be this angry energy here, this Knight of Swords that you're blocking out here. I tune into a lot of energies, you know, take how it resonates. Some of you might give someone a second chance. Could be one of these two people here. Some of you want to be single. Some of you are manifesting new love. And some of you are full of fear. And you can hear it in my voice. You're definitely trying to release something or someone here. You're trying to cut them off, because you don't want to know. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, Earth energy again. So like I said, someone here has suffered a lot of disappointment, redundancy, homelessness. Someone here feels left out in the cold, they feel abandoned, they feel alone. This is also about competitors as well, opponents. So I am picking up strong third-party influences again. Five of Pentacles is the card that where you suffered great loss. You could be worried about finances, and that's what your main focus is right now with some of you. And this could have been how someone treated you. They were cold towards you, very sharp with their words, spiteful, left you out in the cold. Options, third party. And now possibly this is how someone else is feeling. Maybe they're dealing with a bit of karma right now. Yeah. Worried about finances, worrying about if there's any restrictions going on in the world, that sort of thing, work. Struggling to provide for their family, that sort of thing. But there is some sort of abundance here. Looks really positive. Something that you've worked really hard for. Yeah, just be careful of people that are wearing false masks, deceptive, envious people, crazy exes. Just be careful, okay? Keep your wits about you. Listen to your inner voice, go with your own judgment. So I feel that I've covered everything that wanted to come out for you today. Okay, I hope it was insightful, hope it helps. Sending you all the luck and peace and blessings in the world, and I'll see you again soon.